Good,
Lonely.
good afternoon, or good evening, sports fans. Welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Tonight from the gym at Central Catholic High School, it is 6A Boys Mount Hood Conference basketball action featuring the Central Catholic Rams. By the way, that's the number 1 ranked Central Catholic Rams. The Rams' opponent tonight, the Sandy Pioneers. Hi everybody, I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Working with me, my broadcast partner, Michael Abraham. Rams ranked number 1. Their record, Mount Hood Conference 4-0. They're 12-3 overall. None of those losses have come to an Oregon team. The Sandy Pioneers, they are 11-2, 2-1 in the Mount Hood Conference, and they are currently ranked, let's see, number 15 in the state. So this is going to be an exciting matchup. This is the second part of a doubleheader. The Central Catholic girls beat the Sandy girls 65-24 in a great rout. But this is the matchup. Gym is full tonight. Central Catholic playing from the number 1 spot.
You know, I'm telling you, David, I said in our early broadcast, if you have not seen the Rams play this year, I think this might be the best team we've had at Central Catholic in decades. Great athleticism, very well coached, play together, play defense, can score the ball, D1 talent on the floor.
Now, there is one drawback. The Rams tonight will be playing without Tony Angelo. Angelo twisted his ankle, and so he's in street clothes. He won't be playing. But the Rams have plenty of other available players, and they have great rotation. You
know, Tony is a great glue player. He kind of ran the show, plays great defense on the ball. We watched the game against Gresham when he shut down R.J. Alexander, held him to 1 field goal in a 32-minute game. So they'll miss that.
Here's an interesting point. When we started the girls' game tonight between Central Catholic and Sandy, I said they had one common opponent, David Douglas. The Rams had beat David Douglas. The Pioneers had lost. In the boys' action, they have one common opponent.
I'll be darned.
David Douglas. The Rams beat them. The Pioneers lost to them.
Yeah, just on the eye test, you're thinking Sandy might be a little bit undermanned, but you never know. They're very well coached. They've got some size. And this is everybody's target game when you're in the Mount Hood Conference and you play Central Catholic. This is a big game of the season for you.
Let me give you the current standings in the Mount Hood Conference. This is in conference action. Rams are first at 4-0. Sandy and Nelson and Barlow all 2-1. David Douglas 1-1. Gresham 1-2. Clackamas and Reynolds 0-3. The current rankings in the conference. This is the OSAA state rankings. Central Catholic 1, Barlow 7, Sandy 15, Nelson 19. Gresham, by the way, is 14. I forgot that. 25 for David Douglas, 42 for Clackamas, and 49 for Reynolds.
Yeah, if Central plays their game, they're going to be very difficult to stop, even without Tony tonight. They just have so many weapons and so much offensive firepower, so much athleticism.
All right, we're going to have the notice of the code of conduct for players, and then we'll have the national anthem. We'll introduce the starters. We'll get this game underway. We'll introduce the Sandy starters.
At Central Catholic, we embrace unity, respect, safety, and dignity for all. We support equality, social justice, and freedom of religion and speech.
Well, the gym filled up for us, David. Got a full house tonight.
Remove your hats and join us in honoring America.
All right, our national anthem, and then we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. All right, the national anthem. We'll introduce the Sandy players, and then we'll have that great montage on the big screen about the players for Central Catholic.
If you haven't been to the Missy Mack Memorial Gym lately, you definitely need to check out the new scoreboard.
Thank you, parents and coaches, and welcome to tonight's game. Special thanks to Athletic Director Laura Yeager and head coaches Sandy Dickerson and David Blue for their sponsorship of
All right,
grade school.
head coaches tonight for the Rams, David Blue for Sandy, Paul Henderson. Here's the starting lineup for Sandy.
For the Sandy Pioneers, number 5, Hunter Dunham.
Number 5, the senior, Hunter Duncan.
Number 10, Marcos Ramirez.
Number 10, the senior, Marcus Ramirez.
Number 12,
He played very well against the Rams last time.
Number 12, the junior, Braden Severston.
Carson Riley.
Number 13, the senior, Carson Riley. And number 33, the junior, Jacob Brown. Again, Duncan, Ramirez, Severston, Riley, and Brown.
Sandy's got some good length, good wiry length.
All right, here goes the introduction for the Rams on the big screen. You can see the montage on the Missy Mack 88 Memorial Gym big screen. All the fans, all the cheerleaders, everybody stops, turns around and looks at that.
It's really an amazing addition to the gym.
Wow. All right, here comes our starting lineup. Head coach, David Blue.
Coach Blue's asking the fans to get on their feet.
All right, number 11, the sophomore, Zamir Paschal. The sophomore, number 5, Robbie Long. He'll be in place of Tony Angelo. The senior, number 3, recently invited to the Northwest Shootout, Marley Zeller. Number 2, the junior, Deuce Paschal. And number 0, the junior, Isaac Carr. By the way, after the girls' game Wednesday night, I had a good chance to talk with Nick Robertson. We talked a little
great.
bit about Marley Zeller.
There is a legendary coach if you've ever had one in Oregon.
Again, for the Rams, Carr, Deuce, Marley Zeller, Robbie Long, and Bam Paschal. On the starters, 1 senior. Do you think things look good for next year?
Wow.
Here we go. Marley Zeller's going to jump it up at center for the Rams.
Sandy matches up height-wise. They definitely have some size and some length.
Tip controlled. Deuce Paschal. Out. Carr from the corner. No. Put back. Wow. Bam Paschal with the putback.
That didn't take long. Rams come out in a trapping 2-2-1 press.
Ramirez dishes underneath. Yes, up and in. Severston with the bucket. 2-2 our score just underway. Number 1 ranked Rams, number 15 ranked Pioneers.
Sandy in a 1-2-2 zone with their big man at the point trying to take away some of the ball reversal action of the Rams.
Turnaround jump shot that time by Zeller in the lane. Miss. Inside a block. Deuce with the block. Ball goes out of bounds. Clean block that time by Deuce. Pioneers to inbound the ball. Way out on top that time to Duncan. Carr on Severston.
The big senior's a point guard.
And that goes out. I think it went off the Pioneers. It did. Robbie Long will inbound the ball to Carr.
Yeah, Carson Riley's probably 6'7", playing the point of the 1-2-2 zone.
Robbie Long, Marley Zeller, back to Long.
Central's going to need to get a high post in there, someone to take away that gap. There it is.
Deuce in the lane, dishes off. Carr, baseline shot, yes. Isaac Carr with a bucket. 4-2 Rams. If you take a look at the court, the whole court, that's Isaac Carr's range.
Yes, it is.
From the outside, no. Iron rebound inside. Zeller, ball still loose on the floor, bounces around, the shot up and in. Severson with the bucket. He's got all 4 of the Pioneer points, 4-4. Carr. Deuce. Cross court. Long 3, no. Rebound Pioneers. Stolen away. Here comes Deuce. In. Puts it up and doesn't go. Put back. That doesn't go. Ball still loose. Robbie Long picks it up to Carr. Back to Long. On the baseline. Dishes to the cutter going down the lane. That's Bam. Fouled. He's going to go to the line shooting 2.
Got the same referee crew that we had for the women's game working the boys' game tonight. Don't see that very often.
Zamir at the line, shooting 2. First shot goes. 5-4 Rams. Pioneers make a couple of substitutions right off. Bam at the line, toes the line, on the way. Got it. 6-4 Rams.
Yeah, I like Central better in this press. Their man-to-man press, I think, is a little more effective than the standing zone.
Inside. Oh, Carr just missed the block.
I think Central's okay with those with the quick shot like that. They want to play at a fast tempo. Sometimes you give away an easy bucket to increase the tempo.
Inside, Zeller rolls around, drops in. Marley with his first bucket. 8-6 Rams. Oh, got a high bounce that time. Over the timeline. Stolen. Here comes Robbie Long on the breakaway. Up too hard. Underneath. That's going to be a foul on Zeller, I believe.
Literally rode his shoulder on the way down there.
At the line, it's going to be Jacob Brown. No, I'm sorry. Wasn't a shooting foul. Tipped away. Pioneers keep it. Down the lane. That's going to be a foul, though. That's a foul on Deuce. The bucket counts. Duncan with the basket. He's got a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, Deuce let him get to the middle of the paint there. You want to force down the sideline, not give him that easy middle penetration where you don't get good help.
At the line, chance for a three-point play. 8-8 our score. Sandy misses that. Deuce with the rebound. Long. They're looking. Carr wants the ball. He's wide open on the left side. Bam to Carr. Carr in the corner. The Springer for Marley Zeller. Drops in for 3. Kind of hit the rim and bounced up and hit the glass and came back through.
Yeah, I don't like to see the Rams playing off. I'd like to see Deuce get up and there you go. Get up and crowd that ball handler.
Down the lane, puts up the shot. That's going to drop in.
Got a little casual and gave up that middle drive twice now.
Miles Berry set to check in for the Rams. 11-10, Pioneers lead. Carr dishes off in the corner again. Zeller steps back for three. Oh, in and out. Ramirez out high. In the lane, puts up a shot, short. Rebound, Deuce. Deuce got Carr coming down the left. In the side, Robbie Long. No. Pioneers come back. Marcos Ramirez with the ball. Picked up by Bam.
Sandy doing a good job of controlling tempo. Central's not playing with the same level of defensive intensity we saw against Gresham.
Pioneers with the ball. I believe that's going to be a foul on Robbie Long. It is on Long. 11-10. Rams lead by 1.
Miles Berry's a difference maker in intensity level. Let's see if the defense picks up when Miles Berry walks out there.
Berry replaced Robbie Long, and I think Berry's going to pick up a foul right away.
Well, I guess that's one way to pick it up.
We're not in the penalty situation yet. That's 4 for the Rams. Marcos Ramirez. Turnaround in the lane. That doesn't go. Rebound, Berry. Here comes Carr. Back in the corner again. This is Bam. Works his way inside. Blocked. Blocked that. Thought it was going to go out. Save. Ramirez down the lane. Puts up the shot. Yes. First bucket of the game for Ramirez. 12-11. Sandy leads.
Sandy's got great length. If you're going to dribble penetrate, you want to draw and find the next pass instead of trying to shoot shoot contested shots. Draw and kick.
Here comes Carr for 3. Yes.
Just like that. Interior pass, kick it out, get the easy look instead of the contested look.
University of Oregon bound Isaac Carr. Not this year, not next year. Be back for the Rams next year. Down low. Double team, kick it back out. Pioneers, now they go back low, turn around, jumper.
What a block.
Blocked that time. That was blocked by Bam. Carr comes up with the ball. Gonna go down the lane, dishes off. Turnarounder by Deuce. Missed. Rebound Pioneers, 14-12 Rams. 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Well played quarter.
Central skilled enough not to have to take contested shots. They should take the open look. Extra passes.
Foul underneath. I think it's going to be on Deuce. Actually, the foul is on Bam on number 11. At the line is going to be 33, Jacob Brown.
Jacob Brown shooting 2.
Jacob Brown at the line. Sandy trails by 2. Missed the first.
See if Central uses the clock here, gets a good quality look at the end of the quarter.
Difference in this game, 2 3-pointers for the Rams, one by Carr and one by Marley Zeller. Carr. He's a point forward down the lane, dishes off, back outside. Here is Deuce. Oh, in and out. Miles Berry with a great rebound. Back to Berry, the shot at the buzzer doesn't go. That's it. End of the first quarter. Our score at the end of 1. It is Central Catholic 14, Sandy 13.
Very well played quarter. Both teams. Sandy's looks like they're gonna hang around and play with the Rams.
All right, I want to tell you about Oregon Sports Beat's schedule coming up here because we've got some great games. Next Wednesday night, we're going to be out at Sandy High School, where Sandy's going to entertain the Gresham Gophers. Boys action starts at 7:30. On Tuesday, February 6th, we'll be back here at Central Catholic, a doubleheader. Girls at 6 o'clock, boys at 7. The Rams versus Tom Johnson and the Barlow Bruins. And then on Friday the 9th, we will be at Lincoln High School, where head coach Heather Seeley Roberts, Lincoln Cardinals, will entertain the Cleveland Warriors. Boys action starts at 7:30.
Really impressed with Sandy's game plan tonight. They really extended their defense, trying to take away the deep shots from Central Catholic and contest them the interior passing. Central's going to have to really concentrate on getting into the paint and making the extra pass tonight to get the clean look.
Also going to have to stay out of foul trouble.
Yes.
Here's the top 10 in the state right now. The Rams are number 1, then 2 is Southridge, 3 is Roosevelt, 4 is Liberty, 5 is Tualatin, 6 is Oregon City, 7 is Barlow, we talked about them, 8 is Jesuit, 9 is Beaverton, and 10, Jefferson.
I think the Rams are missing the stability of Tony tonight. They just don't have. Tony was actually playing at the high post last game because they used him as a trigger man against the pressure.
Jalen Nicholson in, number 22. Barry dishes off the three-pointer, doesn't go. Long with the miss there. Back, here's Carr, steps back, dribbles, looking for some room, dishes off, Nicholson. Plenty of time.
Nice move.
Layup and in by Miles Berry. Rams had to work hard for that bucket, but they got it. Berry off the glass, 16-13.
Rams at the switching man-to-man.
Outside, that doesn't go. Nice rebound, Long. He's fouled over the back. The foul is on number 3, Ethan Schmidt, the senior. Rams will inbound. Carr into Bam Pichel.
Sandy's gone to a 2-3 zone now, trying to give Central different looks, keep them guessing, not let them get comfortable in their half-court set.
If they think they're going to make the Rams shoot the 3, they're wrong. Rams like to shoot the 3 and are very good at it.
There's the interior pass we need. Quick
Barry.
reverse.
Carr, Springer for 3, drilled it.
Not a lot you can do about that. That's a beautiful D1 jump shot.
8 points in the game for Isaac Carr. The lead is 6, 19-13.
Central switching the high pick and roll action.
Marley Zeller on the bench right now. There's a shot, doesn't go. Big rebound by Bam. Bam ahead. Robbie Long. Top of the key, Bam.
See if they find the hot hand here. Carr, one extra one.
Steps back, now works the baseline. Dishes it
Nice
off.
pass.
Nicholson blocked. The steal down the lane. Nicholson waits. Foul. No foul. Blocked from behind. Underneath, the ball loose. Picked up Barry. Takeaway. He's going to slow it down and wait.
Good choice.
Down the lane, this is Bam. Fouled.
I think they got away without a foul on the last one.
Number 33, Jacob Brown. His first, team second. Zamir Pichel, shooting 2.
Bam at the line. He has 4 in the game. First shot goes. 20-13. Marley Zeller checks back in for Miles Berry. And also going to check in is Ryder Zanin. He played late in the game Wednesday night, had 6 points on some really good shooting.
I really like him, David. That's a good ball player there.
Second shot on the way, got them both.
He's got a little bit more beef than Jalen Nicholson does. And Jalen made 2 great moves. They just made 2 good defensive plays against his shot. He's got to keep his head up and keep attacking the basket.
I don't know. Ryder Zander might have played 8 minutes and got 6 points. Underneath. Oh, going to be a foul on Zeller, and the bucket's going to count. Duncan with the bucket. Second foul on Marley Zeller at the line. Hunter Duncan, a chance for a 3-point play. 21-15.
Yeah, Marley might have gotten that foul, but the defensive breakdown came at half court when the guard pressure didn't have a hand up. Can't allow that full court diagonal pass if you're going to press. 9
points in the game now for Duncan. Down the lane, high bounce, lays it up, doesn't go, gets his own rebound and taken away. 21-16, Rams lead by 5. Deuce doesn't miss many of those.
Good switch. Traveled.
And Zander with the rebound. Here comes Carr. Long for 3, no.
Going to get a couple of those quick shots when you're as talented as he and Carr are.
Stolen away, Robbie Long. Robbie's going to hold up. No, turns inside. Now leaves for Carr. Carr for 3. Boom.
Wow.
11 in the game for Carr. Sandy wants to take a timeout. 4:01 left in the first half. Rams lead 24-16.
Just a great job by Robbie Long, slowing down enough to find the hot shooter. And there's pretty much no range limit on Carr's jump shot. As good as he was a year ago, he's that much better this year. Scary to see what he'll be a year from now.
He's got 3 3-pointers, and all of them are NBC, nothing but cord.
The game seems closer than the score indicates. The Rams have maintained a 6 to 8 point lead. See if Sandy stays with the Rams.
Pioneers with the ball, step back from 3, drilled it.
Don't want to give him that easy walk-up 3.
Jacob Brown hits the 3, 24-19. There's the shot from way outside, and that, I think, hit the top of the basket, top of the standard. Pioneer ball, 24-19.
Okay, now step up this time. Don't let him walk you down.
Ramirez dishes off. On the baseline, in the corner now, the shot for 3, no. Here comes Carr, 2-on-1. Back to Carr. Carr
and one.
lays it in, and he's going to get another one.
Like the great player he is, gave it up early knowing that he was going to get it back.
And that is a total 13 in the game for Carr, going to the line, chance for a 3-point play. Barry's going to check back in for Zander.
Ryder gave him great minutes there. I really like the way he performs, kept the middle clogged up.
Carr, the shot, got it. 14 in the game for Carr. 3 minutes left in the half. Lead is 8, 27-19. Knocked away.
Oh, boy. That's not a... If you're going to call that foul, you got to call the foul on the illegal screen first.
And Deuce is limping around. I hope he's okay.
He got hung up on that illegal pick and still made a great defensive play.
Doesn't go, rebound inside. Still tipped around. The shot. No. Still fighting for the rebound. That shot goes in, though. Duncan has 11 in the game. Lead is 6, 27-21. Watching Deuce make sure he's okay. He looked okay coming down court. Underneath, Barry waits. Out on top. Now they got Carr in the corner. Pull-up jumper.
Boy.
No question.
He gets to his spot, and there's nothing you can do about it.
16 in the game for Isaac Carr. The lead is 8. Ramirez pulls up, got the 3. (29-24). Barry. Zeller, 3.
Great. Central starting to find their rhythm in the half-court offense now.
The shooting clinic is in session.
Just don't want to let Sandy walk up and shoot. They got to take away the walk-up jump shot.
32-24, Rams lead by 8. Zeller seals off the play there in the corner.
Big possession here for the Pioneers.
Shot clock down, and that's going to go out of bounds.
Excellent no call.
It's going to be Rams ball.
All right, big possession here. That was a big defensive stop. We'll see if the Rams can get some distance here.
Rams get a bucket. They're going to be up double digits. 32-24, 1:25 left to go here.
Sandy back in their 1-2-2.
Zeller, 3, yes. 11 in the game for Marley Zeller. Underneath, the shot, yes, up and in. That's Duncan. 35-26.
There we go. We got that middle high post.
Knocked
Bounce
away.
pass. Deuce is a little off his game tonight. Doesn't seem to be focused as intense as we normally see him.
That ball goes out of bounds. Pioneers retain possession. Robbie Long's going to check back in. He's going to replace, well, hasn't checked in yet. Got to wait till after this first free throw. The foul was on Bam Pichal, his second.
Trying to figure out where they got the shooting foul from. There we go. It's out of bounds. We're not in the bonus.
Right, everybody lined up for free throw, and the referee said, no, come on back here. It's out of bounds play.
Sandy's done a really good job on their baseline out of bounds play because they got great size.
Way out on top this time. Marcos Ramirez picked up by Carr. Stops, shifts around, dishes off Duncan. Duncan guarded by Long. Oh, I thought that ball went out. That ball went out.
I tell you, Robbie Long's done a wonderful job defensively, even against he's guarding somebody that's a good 3 inches taller than him.
Pioneers will inbound with 22 seconds, 12 on the shot clock. Too hard, rebound, Long. Long ahead to Barry. Barry, reverse layup, doesn't go. And possession, Rams will keep possession. 2.9 seconds left up on the clock.
Rams do a deep inbounds pass to Carr here sometimes.
Turn around, the shot up, no, doesn't go. That's the end of the first half. Our score here at halftime, it is Central Catholic 35, Sandy 26. Rams 21 points in that quarter, Sandy 13. Let me give you the individual scoring in this game. We'll start with Sandy. Hunter Duncan with 13, Marcos Ramirez with 5, Braden Severson 4, and 4 for Jacob Brown. For the Rams, Isaac Carr 13, Marley Zeller 11, Miles Berry 2, and Bam Pichal 6. So Carr 13, Zeller 11, 6 for Michelle, and 2 for Miles Berry.
Well, I tell you what, Isaac Carr has got all his tools on display tonight, playing excellent defense. The three-pointer's working. The mid-range game is together. And he's locked in focus-wise.
All right, I missed it there. I missed one thing on the scoring. Isaac Carr 16.
Yeah.
I had one less 30. So Carr 16, Zeller 11, Bam with 6, and Miles Berry with 2. All right, we're at halftime here. We'll take a break. We'll come back with about 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Our score here at halftime in Mount Hood Conference 6A boys basketball action. It is the number 1 ranked Central Catholic Rams 35, the number 15 ranked Sandy Pioneers 26. We'll be back.
That's here for the Central Catholic Song Team. Big round of applause. Also, hats off to the band with our middle school students, and a big hand for the Central Catholic Junior Band. Great. So thanks for coming tonight, folks. We're so glad you're here at the home of the Mighty Rams. We got some more prizes to give away, so when we call your name, students, please come on down and claim your prize. First of all, we have some way cool Central Catholic water bottles for 3 lucky winners. They are Carly Jeffers, Annie Wickander, and Catherine from St. Anthony's, a 6th grader. Catherine, 6th grader from St. Anthony's. Come on down and get your water bottle. That is so cool. We also have some Central Catholic socks. And the socks are going to Clara Poland from St. Anthony and Rory Steiner from the Madeline. Come on and get their socks. Now we have some limited edition Central Catholic t-shirts. One's going to Maya Agwan, 3rd grader from St. John the Baptist. Maya, come on down. There's another one for Bridget Ferguson, a 6th grader at All Saints. Bridget, come on down, claim your t-shirt. We have a pair of sweatpants that'll keep you warm in these cold winter days for Kira Uchikura, 3rd grader at Madeline. Come on down. We like the Madeline student section. And Ivani Sager, 5th grader from Holy Family. We've got a dry fit Cardinal t-shirt for you. Ivani Sager, hold on, right. And what about Brinson Broom, an All Saints 7th grader? Brinson Broom, come on down for a black t-shirt. Come on down. Also from St. Clair, Gavin Keller. Gavin Keller, 8th grader from St. Clair. We got a long sleeve Central Catholic t-shirt for you. And then an 8th grader at Madeline. There's a Madeline series section. Corbin Duvall, come on down. Corbin, get your gold jersey. We've got a hoodie for a St. Anthony 6th grader who didn't give us his last name. His name's Isaac. Isaac St. Anthony, 6th grader, the best redshirt player. Come on down. And finally, this summer, the boys basketball camp is to Jesse Jones, an 8th grader from Hosford Middle School. Jesse Jones, come on down. And again, thank you everybody for being here tonight. Enjoy your Central Catholic Rams. Take care. Thank you, Mr. O'Malley, and thank you, families and CYO students, once again for attending tonight's basketball game. The leading scores in the first half for Sandy, Hunter Gunham with 13. For the Rams, Marley Zeller with 11. Isaac Carr with 15. CYO students and families, please join us after the game for a meet and greet with the players right here in the Mississippi Gym. Autograph pictures are available. First come, first served. You don't want to miss it.
Welcome back at halftime here at Central Catholic High School. Mount Hood Conference boys action. Our score at halftime, it is Central Catholic 35, Sandy 26. Rams outscored Sandy in the first 14-13, outscored the Pioneers by 8 in the second 21-13 to open up that 9-point lead. 16 points for Isaac Carr, 11 for Marley Zeller. For the Sandy Pioneers, 13 for Hunter Duncan.
Well, this is the kind of situation where the Rams have to show the discipline to get the right people, the right shots against the Sandy pressure. If you don't get Isaac shots in games like this is how you win state titles, is you find your best player when he's on a heater. You want to find him and make sure that he's getting looks at the basket.
I do want to offer this. The Rams really missed Tony Angelo in this game.
You don't think that you will with a team this talented, but that glue kid, he slices and dices against zone defenses in particular. He's great at getting into the middle and finding the open shooter when he gets double teamed.
Rams are out. They're shooting. Pioneers are 2. We're about 40 seconds away from the start of the second half. Thanks for joining us here on Oregon Sports Beat. It's a doubleheader action tonight. The girls, the Central Catholic girls beat Sandy 65-24.
Yeah, Central Catholic had a great showing the last 2 games that we've covered.
Those 2 games, the Rams have outscored their opponents, the girls, 127-46.
Jeez. And they still are the 5th best team in the league.
I think they're due to move up in the rankings.
I believe you're right, David.
And I think they're coming together as a team.
They really look like they should be a much better team than the 5-9 record indicates, or the 6-9 now.
For one thing, Jada Jackson and Nyla J. Holt play so well together, and it's great that they have Yazzie Woodard back. She's scoring. She scored 8 points tonight, but she kind of is a rallying factor for the team. And I know Sandy Dickerson is limiting her minutes, but she's playing well in those minutes she gets. All right, ready to get the second half underway. Sandy will inbound the ball.
Central coming out in a straight man-to-man.
Deuce, Marley Zeller, Carr, Bam, and Robbie Long, the same people who started the first half.
Central really wants to jump on them early and put this game away.
They need to open up about a 10-point lead. Ramirez, the shot, yes. For two. Marcus Ramirez now with 7 in the game. Long.
Oh, you got Isaac over here wide open. Get the ball swung.
Actually, he has Zeller wide open in the corner. Now Carr.
Really want to use the bounce pass when you enter against this zone. There it is, just like that. Dump it in off the bounce.
Too hard. Rams using Deuce down low in the post.
Oh, nice move.
Ramirez. Third quarter action. Thanks for joining us here on Oregon Sports Beat. Ramirez down the lane, puts up a shot, no. Tip, rebound, that was an air ball. We've still got the shot clock to deal with. That one hits the rim, rebound Sandy, 2 straight rebounds. Tipped by Carr. Brown, boy, he got away with a stutter step in the lane that time. Ahead, Long, stops, waits, puts it up too hard. The put back to Carr, the trailer, got it right in. He's got 18.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Blue likes the way the Rams came out a little bit lackadaisical.
Well, Carr got that. He was the trailer. Laid up, got the ball, put it up and in. The lead is back to 9, 37-28. Coach Blue, though, wants to take a timeout, wants to talk about something.
Yeah, I think he wants to make sure the Rams don't have one of those lulls where they get a little bit casual and start feeling comfortable.
One of the things I might say to the team is 2 words: box out.
Yes.
Don't let that other team get 4 or 5 rebounds in a row.
And Sandy has length. I mean, they're not ranked in the top 15 for no reason. They got a good, and they're 11-2. Maybe they haven't played the toughest schedule, but they've got talent. And when you're used to winning, you learn how to play together in order to win.
I'm just looking. They don't have a win against the top 10 opponent. And Miles Berry checks in for Robbie Long. Down the lane, the shot blocked. Deuce blocked it. I don't think he picked up a foul. I think, let's see, well, hold on. No, they're going to call a foul on Deuce, and that's 3.
Yeah, he's got to stop giving up that middle drive. It's going to put the defense at tremendous pressure on the defense, and it gives him the opportunity to foul when he doesn't really need to be.
Duncan hits that. He's got 14 in the game. Long's going to come back in for Deuce. Duncan at the line. Missed that. Rebound, Carr.
Boy, he's bouncy tonight.
Bam will be out of the post. Long, the shot. Yes. Robbie finally got one. Sandy now wants to take a timeout.
Well, the coaches definitely are involved in tonight's ball game. They're not going to let anything get out of hand.
We played 2 minutes here, 2 minutes and 8 seconds in the third quarter, and both teams have taken a timeout.
I think you can feel that there's Sandy wants to stay close. Central wants to make sure they don't allow Sandy to get any closer, and Sandy's got to be very careful the game doesn't get away from him. Central's a couple of buckets away from putting it out of reach.
39-29. Rams lead by 10. I believe that's the biggest lead of the game. Sandy moving from our right to our left will inbound the ball, full court pressure.
Just play good quality, contained man-to-man here. Nice dig-in help.
Turnaround, doesn't go, rebound. Sandy, shot up and in by Duncan. Boy, Duncan's got some talent. He's got 16 in the game.
He's got great springs, good size in the middle.
Carr,
Use your high post.
Long, got that one. Long now with 5 in the game, all here in the third quarter. The lead is 11, biggest lead of the game, 42-31. Lob inside, this is Duncan. The switch off,
Nice defense.
and that ball stolen away by the Rams. Miles Berry has it, ahead to Zeller.
That's going up.
Carr for 3, yes. You know,
It's effortless, David.
I've never seen a human being with radar, but wow. Isaac Carr is the guy. Shots are like they're on a string.
He hasn't hit the rim yet.
I know. Look at all those buckets, and he hasn't hit the rim. Almost stole that away, picked up a foul. I believe that's going to be number 2 on Isaac.
Fouls on the Rams, fouls on number 0. Isaac Carr is first.
Nope, that's a
Thank
first.
goodness. They don't want to lose him.
The lead is 14, 45-31.
That big possession here both ways. Central needs to stop.
I don't know if you saw that, but that was a delay of game warning on the Pioneers.
Well,
Next time would be a technical.
see if Sandy goes back to number 5. A little pick and pop here.
He's been their guy.
Yeah, there it is. And there's Miles Berry, thought the same thing we did.
Barry tipped it away. Bam came down with it, works inside,
Wow.
lays it up and in. What a move by Bam
Wow.
Patel.
Just how explosive the Rams are. They haven't played their best ball, and they're still up 16.
Right. They doubled the lead here in the last 2 minutes. It was 8, now it's 16. Turnaround shot, that doesn't go. Rebound, Bam, wow. Jumped over the top of the rim to get that one quickly ahead in the corner. Long for 3, short. Ball loose on the floor, Carr picks it up.
Go ahead and break him down, Isaac.
Turn around, the jumper, up and in.
God, he's fun to watch. He is fun to watch.
23 in the game for Carr. The lead is 18. 3 minutes left to go here in the third. Ramirez, yes, for 3.
The one thing you don't want to give up is the walk-up 3. We talked about it a couple times already.
10 in the game for Ramirez, 5 in each half. 49-34. Long for 3, yes.
Oh, he's feeling it.
Got off to a slow start, got 8 points all here in the third quarter.
And those are unexpected points. When you get, an ex-player coming in with extra points, it's always a positive. Somebody you're not expecting.
Lead is 18, 52-34.
Let's crowd not give any standing threes. Oh, lost track of the weak side.
Oh, and missed the layup.
Here
Here comes Bam. Oh, got away with travel. Barry puts it up,
That's a good
and he's
choice.
fouled. I think he was trying to make up his mind which direction to go in. He took one too many steps. Nobody saw it.
Well, the same crew that called a lot in the women's game are calling very little in the men's game, letting them play, which I always enjoy.
So Barry at the line. He has 2 in the game. Been invaluable. Got it. Keep in mind, only 5 players have scored for the Rams tonight. 23 for Carr and 11 for Zeller. Got them both. Now the lead, it's 20.
It's amazing. I mean, what happened?
Let's see, in this quarter, it is 19-8 Rams.
We talked about it earlier. There's just some critical possessions, and if you don't watch yourself against Central, they're going to capitalize.
Ever since David Blue took that timeout 1 minute into
Right.
this quarter, the whole scenario has changed. You're not going to out-jump Bam on
No,
that.
he's given up 6 inches and still playing great defense.
In the corner, Marley Zeller back out on top to Bam.
Well, I'm waiting for Isaac Carr to light one more up. You can almost feel it.
He called for the ball. Got a pull-up jumper, buried it.
I swear to God, he has yet to touch he has not hit rim in anything but one shot, I think.
25 in the game for Carr. You're right, he hasn't hit the net. I mean, he hasn't hit the rim.
Yeah, he's demoralized Sandy.
Sandy is really frustrated now. They threw that away. The lead is 22, 56-34.
Sandy in a 2-3 zone now. They gave up trying to play Carr man-to-man.
Pull-up jumper, short. Tipped up by Nicholson, and Pioneers come up with the ball. That's the first shot. I
He's
see
human.
Carr miss him. Wow.
He is human. He missed one.
Down low. Turnaround for Duncan. That doesn't
Great
go.
rebound.
And that ball goes off of Sandy. It'll be Pioneer ball. Or I'm sorry, Rams ball.
Let's see if Jalen Nicholson can make something positive happen on this end now.
Carr brought the ball up most of the time in the first half. In this half, it's been Bam Paschal. He walks this one up over the timeline. I think they're going to play for one. They don't have to, well, actually, it's about a second difference. You're going to have to shoot, but Carr's going to let some time off the clock.
Well, if they leave that gap for him, he's going to step right up and drill it right there.
He sees it.
Casual
Knocked
pass.
away. Inside, spin around, pick up the shot. Yeah, it goes. Easy bucket that time for Severson. That's the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, our score, Central Catholic 56, Sandy 36. Rams outscore the Pioneers in that quarter 21-10. Rams have scored 21 points in the second quarter and in the third quarter. They've scored 42 and given up 23.
Wow, you can see the difference. I mean, the Rams have just got so many weapons, and they have the one tremendous difference maker in Isaac Carr.
Let's see, Carr now with, I said, 9. He has 25 in the game. Robbie Long has 8. He's got all 8 of them in the third quarter.
Gave him a big lift in that third quarter.
Duncan, who had 13 in the first half, has 3 in the third quarter.
Yeah, Duncan's a nice ball player. Got good skills, good height.
So Carr scored 9, Long scored 8, Miles Berry 2, and Bam 2. That's the scoring for the Rams in third quarter. Isaac and Robbie Long carrying the team.
Right, the young players for the Rams are still playing well. You got to remember, almost everybody that's being the offensive firepower for the Rams are going to be back next year. And the Sandy Pioneers are almost all seniors doing all their scoring.
All right, Tony Angelo and Marley Zeller will be the 2 seniors the Rams will lose at the end of this year. So Carr, Nicholson, Marley Zeller, Deuce, and Robbie Long on the court. Start the fourth quarter. Into Deuce.
All right, let's see if Deuce can get himself involved in the game tonight. Spread 2-3 zone for Pios.
Deuce has not scored. The lob underneath.
Set play. Set play on the weak side lob. Excellent.
Wow.
coming out of I wish we had replay, David. I wanted to see that one again.
Isaac Carr just kind of hung on the rim, tried to stop himself from falling. He fell anyway. Nicholson at the line. The foul is on Duncan. Nicholson got it. Jalen Nicholson, the sophomore, with a free throw.
That would have brought the house down.
Wow, that would have. Missed the second. Lead is 21, 57-36.
I love that Coach Blue came out of the timeout at the quarter with a great play. That's championship level basketball.
You know, it's a hard thing to earn number one. It's even harder to keep it.
It is. It really is.
Here comes Deuce in the corner. Zeller for three. Oh, in and out. We suspended the law of physics there. Duncan, three.
Oh, he's got a nice stroke.
19 in the game for Duncan. Carr. Lead is 18. On the baseline, back to Carr. Carr, long, from the free throw line, drilled it. Long has 10, all here in the second half.
Sandy's done a good job of staying patient in their half-court offense, but they can't exchange buckets with Central. They're going to have to get some stops.
Underneath the layup, up and in. Ramirez with a bucket. He's got 12 in the game. The lead again is 18. Zeller. Long in the corner. Deuce on the drive. Stops, spins, puts it up off the rim.
You want to kick that one back out. You drew 3 defenders. You've done your job. Let's kick it out to the open shooters.
Ramirez in the lane, puts up the shot up and in. Ramirez with 2 buckets. The lead goes down to 16, 59-43. Carr down the lane with the left hand up and in. 27 in the game for Carr.
You would think that they would figure out not to allow him to dribble down the middle of the floor.
You'd think. Duncan goes down the middle of the lane, doesn't go, tipped around. Carr with a rebound. Carr's got a lot of rebounds here tonight. He had Zeller on the wing, didn't see him. Drives inside, reverse layup, yes. 29 in the game for Carr.
Makes the game simple.
Lead back to 43. Carr reaches over the back, fouled Brown.
You know, Isaac was trying to lull him into throwing that pass so he could sneak around him. He kind of got hooked.
Shea McKenzie checks into the game. That's the second foul on Isaac Carr. 63-43, we got a timeout.
Yeah, this is one of those ball games, if you just walked in and you're watching and you're wondering who the D1 player is, it jumps out at you like a sore thumb. I always used to tell people, if you're watching a player, you come to scout a game, and I can't tell in warm-ups who the D1 player is, they're probably not quite ready. Well, you can definitely see it in Isaac Carr.
Double-figure scorers for the Rams. Carr with 29, 11 for Marley Zeller, 10 for Robbie Long, all in the third quarter. Now let's see, Bam Paschal has 8.
Good balanced attack, but Isaac Carr is the difference maker tonight. And again, Sandy is not a bad team. They've got great length. They're executing their half-court offense. They just don't have somebody that's going to be able to stop the individual skill players like Carr and Paschal and Marley Zeller. Central's had a hard time stopping Sandy on the inbounds, these baseline inbounds plays. Let's see if they do a good job tonight.
Ball loose, picked up by Sandy. 4:45 left to go in the game. Marcos Ramirez works his way inside, down low, cut off, out on top.
Get a hand up.
This is Brown, picked up by Nicholson. Spin move inside, puts up a shot, doesn't go. And Deuce comes down with it, needs to get a bucket here. Spins around a couple of times, out on top. Nicholson, turnaround jump shot. Oh,
I didn't want to turn that into a fall away. Square up, take a good balanced shot.
Shea McKenzie's in the game.
You haven't seen a lot of him. I've really been impressed with Robbie Long tonight, doing a great job defensively and hustling like crazy, put up some offensive numbers.
You know, got off to a slow start, missed some threes, but hasn't been afraid to shoot and come up. Here's a steal. Now there's a whistle. Bam steals it, but a whistle. The foul is on. No, the foul is on Deuce. And that's his fourth, by the way.
Yeah. He just never really gotten into much rhythm tonight.
Andrew Colner, the senior, checks in. Out on top, Hunter Duncan now sends it to Ramirez. Now the ball down low to Brown in the lane. Travel.
I didn't see the travel.
Yeah, he drug his foot there when he was inside trying to spin around. He did two spin moves.
Now let's see. It looks like Sandy's bringing in some.
I think Mason Loretz checked in for the Rams.
And Sandy took off two of their big guys, so that might be the white flag.
In the corner, the jump shot, no, rolls across the rim. Rebound loose, picked up by the Pioneers. They're down 20 with 3:25 to go. Marcos Ramirez dribbles behind his back, guarded by Bam. Gets a shot away, no. Fight for the rebound inside. Foul on the Rams. The foul is going to be on Colner, the senior, Andrew Colner.
Have we seen the last of Isaac Carr, you think, David?
I don't know. Turnaround jump shot, that doesn't go.
Oh my goodness. Jeez.
Man.
Does that kid jump?
Bam again jumped. He had his head and shoulders above the rim.
Wow.
Down low, dish it off. Nicholson waits, puts up the shot,
There
drops.
we go. The best ball movement of the night against the zone.
Nicholson's going to go to the line, chance for a +1.
Wing, short corner, low post, high post, layup.
The lead's 22, 65-43. Nicholson at the line, a chance for a three-point play. He's got 3 in the game. James Wade checks in. Wade, of course, the sophomore. Played well Wednesday night when he got in the game. There's the three-point play by Nicholson. He's got 4. The lead is 23, 66-43.
Just a very workmanlike effort. Nothing spectacular about the Rams win. They're just grinding and pulling away slowly.
Nicholson came out. Ryder Zanin came back in. Brown, Jacob Brown. Back out on top.
Yeah, Sandy just doesn't have the ability to score quickly. They just don't have enough time to score enough points.
They lose the ball out of bounds. Rams ball. 66-43. West.
There's your good bounce pass.
In the corner, Colner. No, too long. Underneath, too far underneath. Get the ball back up and in. A bucket for the Pioneers, and it's number 20, Jonathan Silvas. Chance for a three-point play.
So one thing you don't want to do is foul and stop the clock. Let them score while the clock stops.
Jonathan Silvas at the line. Chance for a three-point play. No, yeah, banked it in. I didn't hear him call glass. Wade. Mason Liritz back to Wade. Lob it underneath for Zan, and he's fouled over the back. We're not in the bonus situation. Silva's first personal foul. Ball in the lane, picked up. McKenzie.
Don't foul. No.
McKenzie lost the handle on the ball, came up and got a little overzealous on the defense, committed the foul. We are in the bonus situation now, so Sandy will go to the line, trailing by 20, 66-46, 153 left to go.
Central should use the shot clock now, take a shot deep into the shot clock, walk the game out.
That goes. Silvas with the free throw. He has 4 points all in the fourth quarter. Second shot, that doesn't go. Rebound. Liritz. West.
Bounce.
Inside in the corner. Colner for three. No. Tipped around inside. Breakaway. Colner back on defense.
Oh, nice block.
Colner had the shot, didn't go, got back on defense on a breakaway, stopped it, but picked up a foul. At the line is going to be Ethan Smith.
Yeah, those corner jump shots, you really got to rotate back to make sure you have floor bounce when you shoot from the corners.
Colner picked up his second foul. Missed the first free throw.
Number 4, Hunter O'Meara.
Hunter O'Meara checks in for Sandy.
Yeah, and Hunter Dunham really gave him a good ball game tonight. I like that kid a lot.
Oh, let's see.
We got Cord.
That doesn't count. Hit the rim, bounced up and hit the wires. Came back down and went in. Colner. Foul is on Sandy. Justin Brenner picked up the foul, his first. 1:29 left to go. We're still not in the bonus. A couple of players check in for Sandy. Number 11, Isaac Juarez. And number 2, Caden McKnight.
Also number 14, Morgan Carrier.
Colner will trigger the inbound play.
Now they don't have a player taller than 5'10" out there, it doesn't look like, and we've got 6'6", 6'8" Ryder still in there.
West, oh, nice floater. I'm sorry, Wade, I called him West. James Wade. So, James Wade, the sophomore, picks up a bucket.
Rams still playing hard. I love to see that when the subs come in, they don't take it casually, and Coach Blue's still coaching them.
21 is the lead, 68-47. Might as well run some time off. Outside
Nice
in the corner.
ball.
Wade with the ball, still out on top. Lobs underneath for Zanin, puts it up and in. Ryder with a bucket. Nice assist to James Wade.
It looked good.
He has looked really good.
Wade.
The shot from the side, that is go. Rebound, Colner. Colner ahead to Wade. Wade,
Oh, great
Zanin,
pass.
Ryder, Zanin underneath. He gets a bucket. 72-47. I think that's the biggest lead of the game at 25.
Just a wire-to-wire victory without their
Air
glue man.
ball. Air ball. Rams ball.
See if they just dribble it out here and call it a night.
Right, don't have to shoot. They can dribble this out. James Wade across the free throw line. He steps back. Not going to pick up a defender. We're down to 8 seconds. He's just going to dribble this one out. Dribbles a couple of balls between his legs there. Bounces it. There's the horn.
That's a good quality W right there.
72-47. Our final score. Rams outscore the Pioneers in the fourth quarter 16-11. Rams won every quarter. They only won the first by 1, but they won all the rest by a bunch.
They looked very good tonight. Good balanced win, but Isaac Carr, wow, he is special.
All right, I'm going to give you the individual scoring. Let me get it done for you here. The Sandy Pioneers only had 5 players who scored in the game. 19 for Hunter Duncan, including 13 in the first half. A total of 14 for Marcus Ramirez, including 2 3-pointers. Braden Severston with 6 points, 4 for Jonathan Silvas, and 4 for Jacob Brown. Let me get the scoring now for the Rams. 29 for Isaac Carr, 11 for Marley Zeller, all in the first half. Miles Berry with 4, 10 for Robbie Long, all in the second half. 8 for Bam Pichel, 4 for Jalen Nicholson, 4 for Ryder Zanin, and 2 for James Wade. 29 for Carr, 11 for Marley Zeller, 10 for Robbie Long, 8 for Bam Pichel.
Yeah, I just really was so impressed, David. The Rams have really found a nice rhythm, sharing the ball, making sure the right people are shooting the right shots, playing great half-court defense, and against a good quality team, they made them look pedestrian today.
Big night for the Rams. They win the women's game 65-24, win the men's game 72-47. All right, we got some people want to thank. Central Catholic High School, their hospitality, athletic director Laura Yeager. Want to thank all the coaches tonight. The girls coaches, Sandy Dickerson and Matt Gist for Sandy. And in the boys action, of course, head coach David Blue for the Rams, Paul Henderson for Sandy. Want to thank our crew tonight. Deshaun was with us earlier on the camera. Our producer, Ryan Johnson, running the camera. And our director, Alva Myers. My broadcast partner tonight for both games, Michael Abraham. Mike, good job. And
thank you, David.
Looking forward to our next matchup here at Central Catholic.
Always a pleasure to be with you, David. 2 good ball games.
All right, I want to remind everybody, we are Oregon Sports Beat. We're your leader in live local high school sports. We got action coming up for you. Next week on Thursday night, we'll be at Sandy High School, where they will entertain the Gresham Gophers in the boys game. 7:30 the start time on that. That should be a great matchup. The 2 wins that Central Catholic has this week, Sandy and Gresham.
Wow.
Now those 2 teams will meet. On Tuesday, February the 6th, we'll be here at the gym at Central Catholic. It's a boys and girls doubleheader, 6:30 or 6 o'clock girls, 7:30 boys, and they'll entertain the Barlow Bruins. And then on Friday the 9th, we will be at Lincoln High School for PIL action, 7:30 to start time. Lincoln versus the Cleveland Warriors. Rams now go to 5-0 in Mount Hood Conference, 13-3 overall. Sandy Pioneers 11-3 overall, 2-2 in the Mount Hood Conference. Thanks for joining us here tonight. I'm Dave Hall from the gym at Central Catholic High School in a doubleheader action. Our final scores tonight in girls action, it was Central Catholic 65, Sandy 24. In boys action, it was Central Catholic 72, Sandy 47. Good night, everybody.